Tribune. That it's quite obvious that a lot of prostitutes are coming over from St. Pete because St. Pete's enforcing their prostitution ordinances a lot stronger. What I've handed out is a list of prostitutes that were arrested on a 5-day sting with TPD. Okay, that's all the names. This is all their files. And I have 5 more of these books at home. We need to use whatever leverage we can to correct this problem of prostitution. Prostitution and drugs fit together. This is ridiculous. If anyone has any doubt that TPD needs every help that they can come up with to enforce and correct these problems, please join me and sit for 1 hour on Nebraska Avenue and 26th, and you will see the amount of drugs and prostitution that neighborhoods have to live with. You don't live in these neighborhoods. You're not apathetic unless you push for this, just like public nuisance abatement. We have finally seen it work. There is no reason why TPD can't use public nuisance abatement more often. I will push for that. But council needs to give TPD the powers to correct the problems that we have in our neighborhoods, regardless of any kind of a hardship. I'm sorry, you break the law, it's a hardship. You get a speeding ticket, you get a fine. It's a hardship. It's a hardship on your family. It's a hardship on everybody. That's how we protect our neighborhoods, by developing some kind of a hardship to keep people from breaking the law. Thank you.
Susan Long, 921 East Broad. Last night, I received an email from David Scott Banghart. Those of you who know him, some of you may not. David Scott Banghart, I say used to, maybe he still does, ran the John School, or taught in the John School for Tampa Crossroads. And it was a very effective school. I don't know if it's still running or not. David has moved outside the county, and I haven't spoken to him personally. But he did send me a link to a study on street prostitution. Studies long and often than just dealing with street prostitution. In it, they came to several conclusions. The first conclusion is the best way to resolve street prostitution is to take in all the prostitutes and help them to give up prostitution and reform them and get them jobs. That's great, and I agree. Unfortunately, that's a long-term project. In the short run, they say the next best way to resolve it is to take care of the jobs. Going after the prostitutes, you chase them out, they come back, they go away for a little bit, they come back a week, 2 months later. And they say some of the ways to go after the jobs is 1, make it public that they were arrested for soliciting prostitution. 2, make sure that their family knows and they get family pressure as well as public pressure. And 3, make it painful for them. They also indicate that jobs rules are good things. What we're doing here on this ordinance is 1, notifying their families, spouses, significant others, that that's what they were doing. 2, making it painful for them. These are 2 very simple ways that we can accomplish exactly 2 of the ways that the study recommends. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone else on number 62? I need a motion to close. Motion made by Ms. Malmione, seconded by Mr. Reddick. On the motion, give saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have unanimous. Palmer.